Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Today we're going to be looking at
Well, all this political drama going on over in the Philippines.
Sounds juicy.
It is. So we've got
A couple articles here, one from GMA Network and then another one from Business Mirror.
Okay.
And basically they're both talking about this case of Alice Guo.
Mm-hmm.
And she was the mayor of Bamban, Tarlac.
I see.
But recently she was actually dismissed.
Oh, wow.
And she's facing some pretty serious charges.
Really? What kind of charges?
Yeah, so it looks like the Philippine Commission on Elections.
Oh, the Comelec.
The Comelec, exactly. So they're saying she's guilty of material misrepresentation.
Material misrepresentation.
During her candidacy for the 2022 election.
Oh, cool.
Now, I know that sounds like,
Legalese, legal charges.
Yeah, exactly. What does that even mean?
Yeah. But could you maybe break that down for us?
Sure. So material misrepresentation, think of it like this. Let's say you're voting in an election. And there's a candidate running and they're claiming that, they've lived in your town for years. So they really they're trying to give off this impression that they understand the needs of your community.
Right.
But it turns out that they've never actually lived there at all.
Oh.
That's basically what material misrepresentation is.
So it's something that could have influenced voters to vote for them.
It's information
that could have changed their mind based on false information.
Yeah, because it gives you a false impression of who they actually are.
Exactly.
Okay, so what exactly is Guo being accused of misrepresenting then?
So it's all revolving around her citizenship and her residency.
Okay.
When she filed her candidacy, she said that she was both a Filipino citizen and a resident of Bamban.
Right.
But it looks like, based on investigations, those claims
may not be entirely true.
Oh, wow. So it's like she was trying to bend the rules to get that position, basically.
Yeah, potentially.
And now it seems like, it's all kind of blowing up in her face.
Yeah, the Comelec's taking it very seriously.
Yeah.
They've actually set a date to file charges.
Oh, wow.
October 28th at the Regional Trial Court of Tarlac.
Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit interesting.
Okay.
So the Comelec is also asking to move the trial to Metro Manila.
Huh. Interesting.
What do you think is behind that request?
That's definitely unusual.
So they're citing security concerns because Guo is currently detained in Metro Manila.
Okay.
So it could just be
them trying to be efficient.
Right.
But it definitely adds another layer to this already complex case.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess taking a step back from all this.
What do you think this whole situation says about, the importance of transparency
and accountability in a political system?
It definitely highlights how important it is for people in these positions of power.
To be honest,
Right.
To be accountable to the people that they're supposed to be representing. Because if someone can, allegedly just misrepresent themselves like this,
right,
it really makes you wonder about, how much you can trust the entire electoral process.
Yeah.
And, it also makes you think, how often does this actually happen?
Right.
And what kind of effect does that have on, the public's trust in the system?
It's a good question, It really makes you think.
So with this trial coming up, what do you think's next for Alice Guo?
I mean, do you think she's got a chance to clear her name?
Or is this, going to end up defining her whole political legacy?
And what about the impact on, Philippine politics as a whole? I mean, what do you think?
These are definitely some questions we're going to be keeping an eye on
as this story continues to develop.
So, stick with us for all the latest updates.
And until next time, thanks for listening.